1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It doesn't even matter. So opponent takes 10 damage and all the procs from the Bastion. So we actually managed to pull this off in this one turn, which was really, really crazy. Poof. Welcome everyone to a new YouTube video on this channel. Today we're gonna talk about Golgari Citadel. It's a tier 2, tier 3 deck, but it's really fun to play, and it has two key cards for a certain combo. One is Bolas Citadel and one is Bastion of Remembrance from Ikoria. So Bolas Citadel is a 6 mana legendary artifact that lets you watch the top card of your library, and you can play this card anytime you want. But you have to pay the mana cost as life, and you can sacrifice 10 non-land permanents, and then each opponent loses 10 life. So yeah, not any time, but like let's say you can, if it's a sorcery, you can play it in your turn as a sorcery. If it's an instant, you can play it as an instant, but you can just pay life instead of mana. And then we have Bastion of Remembrance. It's a 3 mana enchantment. When Bastion of Remembrance enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token, and whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So let's say we sacrifice 10 creature. This does 10 damage. Plus 10, we have 20 damage already. This deck also has some cards that ping opponent a little bit down. So we have Cat here, so we get life, we do damage. We also have Priest, where opponent takes 2 damage if you sacrifice 2 cards. Yeah, so let's talk about the ramp as well. We have many ramp spells. We play Grazers as a 2-off here, 0-3. When it comes into play, we can play an additional land tapped. We play Gilded Goose, 1 mana, 0-2. Create a food token when it enters the battlefield. We can tap the Gilded Goose and create a food token. Create a food token, but we can also sacrifice a food token to create a mana of our choice. So those are the 1-drops that ramp. Then we also have the Priest. Priest is technically also a ramp card. You sacrifice 2 creature and you draw a card. You gain 2 black mana. That's the important part here for the ramp. And opponent has to sacrifice a creature. Then we go to the 3-drop ramp, where we have Azusa, Lost But Seeking. It's not really ramp, but you may play 2 additional lands on each of your turns. Let's say you play this and you have a Bolas Citadel, and the top card is a land. You can play the land. Then the top card is a land again, you can play the land again. Because otherwise, if there's 2 lands in a row, Bolas Citadel comes into play, does nothing, right? And with this, we kind of negate this possibility. Then we play Cultivate, 3 mana, you can search up for 2 basic lands from the deck, reveal 2, play 1 tapped, and take 1 on the hand. We also play Woe Strider, a really great card, because whenever we can sacrifice a creature and scry 1. So let's say there's a land on top and we already played the land. We're gonna sacrifice, let's say, a goat or a cat, scry 1, put the land on bottom until we don't find a land. And this is how we're gonna repeat this. We also have the food package like Trail of Crumbs, Oven, and Cat. And Trail of Crumbs is a really good card to also get the key cards from your deck, and sometimes you can also use this to remove a land from top of your library. Oven and Cat are just really good tools to block, to get some life, and to activate Trail of Crumbs. So this is the main deck. It's a really fun deck. I don't think it's like super tier 1 or 2. It could be tier 2 if I maybe improve the deck a bit. But let's go to the sideboard shortly. We play 4 duress against the control decks. This is just we need this 1 mana spell that can get rid of some cards we don't like. Then we play 2 Blight Beetle against mono green. I think you can also play this against certain Sultai decks. We play Eliminate and Heartless Act for the aggressive decks. We need more tools to destroy them. Because game 1 our gameplay is super narrow. We just go all the way down to the Bolas Citadel and win from there. Then we play a Scavenging Ooze card that we play against Rakdos, also maybe against Uro. And Wicked Wolf also to fight the creature decks, because we really do not want to take too much damage, so we can use all our life for our Bolas Citadel. But yeah, this is the deck. Hope you're gonna like it. I had 2 games, one we won, one we lost. 2-1 was really close though, but yeah, I hope you like it, and see you next time. And we have a 1-lander here, classic. It's a non-keep, obviously. It would have been a perfect hand if you find a land. Actually, it would have been a perfect hand. So It's a bit sad. I would have loved to keep that hand, because with Priest and Woe Strider, we can ramp really fast. They have 1 mana, and they had a stop there. This has to be an opt, right? On a flash creature. Okay. So they used the opt here. Blue-whitish with opt. Really strange. Okay, so yeah, if we had the Citadel here, we would win. But yeah. I mean, not yet though, but close. That's a card. So we're gonna attack. Sad I cannot use it though. Okay, sure, makes sense. You can do that. You can do that. So I could use this to draw the card, which I think is okay. And then play the priest, but if they have Shatter, I'm just gonna have a really hard time. But yeah, that's okay. The damage is fine. So yeah, now it's about to dodge the Shatter, and then I think be cool if I find 1 more creature. Okay, didn't dodge the Shatter. They had it. I could have played around it. Not too sure that's correct. I think I will go for this one here. Just to make sure to play the Woe Strider into Citadel right now. Okay, so we play the Woe Strider, and if we can manage to land a Citadel next turn, I think we have a good chance. I don't think they keep up mana here in general for counters. Would surprise me a lot. If they don't play anything, I just attack with the Woe Strider. Okay, well, I think that's it now. Let's see how we do this. Because they don't have blue open, so my Citadel goes through, and if they have play a Disenchant main, I'll be so confused. Sure, you can play the Needle main, by the way. That's frustrating. Okay. So the play comes... Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. It's perfect. So at this point, we're just gonna win with the Citadel. We're gonna shuffle this. Okay, we're gonna shuffle this for green. Okay, that's really interesting. So I'm gonna scry this away. Okay. We do not want to take 6 damage here. Opponent is on 10, so we don't even need the finisher. Okay. That's the Gilded Goose here. Could have been a cat as well, though. Okay, that's, I think, it. So we don't even need to use the Citadel. With this enchantment, we're just gonna win. Opponent realized and gives up. So we play against a control deck where I think we just play in the Duresses. I'm not too scared of the Fairy or Narset here. That's fine. I'll cut the Grazer here. Trail, I think I go down on 1. Priest is just really good. Not sure which exact version they play. Think I go down on the Cultivate here. Cultivate is too good here. It's such a good ramp. Is it Goose? No, Goose is ramp. Cat. It's a hard one. It's a hard one to cut to this matchup. If it's stock blue-white clock control with Troll, I want to keep it on a Priest. If not, I have to play differently. It's hard. I go down on Azusa. It's a 3 mana 1/2. That is really good with Bolas Citadel, but without it doesn't help me against control too much. So I think I go like this. And 1 lander again. Let's do mulligan. Another 1 lander. I'm gonna keep this one. It's the perfect hand actually with lands. I really rawly go on 5, like really rawly. So that was okay. We're gonna top a land here, sure. So you play, I guess, Priest next turn. Multiple options here. Well, let's see. Maybe go Witch Zone first. And then Trails. They really are scared from Bolas Citadel. They need to counter it, right? I'll probably just go Trails and go for value. I mean, it depends what they do, right? If they play Teferi, I easily go Trails. It's annoying. I mean, it's not the worst though, but it's definitely annoying. I mean, it's something I can play around. Maybe I should have went for the Woe Strider. But this plays around him not having access to Gust right now. I'm gonna play the second cat here. Because now I'm able to play around the... Okay. I would have been able to play around that card. Sure. I just don't think they will have a Shatter here, or they will play a Shatter. Right now we just play with... Oh wow, they have to... Okay, sure. I get it. It's a good one. Couldn't use Trails, it's a bit sad. Think we go with the Priest here first. Just go in. 13 life. So there's a 5 man. They had Shatter again, sure. So now I go with Woe Strider. But I think I'm gonna use this here. To pressure at least. Okay, so let's see what they have. They missed the land. They have a counter, a Narset, and a Narset. I have to go for the counter. I mean, they play Shatter, I just replay it. And that's fine. Okay. That's not cool. That's not cool that they found the land here. We have to keep this one though. Boy, that's not cool at all. Okay. So now they have access to all the cards in their hand. I mean, this was the one I would definitely not remove, right? I mean, them having Narset here, sure. I just need to find lands now. Okay. Another Narset. Yeah, I think it seems good to play this one here. Actually doesn't matter with Narset. I mean, they have 2 Narsets on their hand. So I just have to make sure I find lands. I really have to make sure I find the lands. Okay. Well. It's -1 land from our graveyard though. But at least their ECD doesn't get anything. So counters are the problem, right? When they have counters, we need to rest, but they have double Narset, so they can find a lot of counters. I usually think they play some. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, because they have another ECD, right? To deal with my Woe Strider here. Trails is always nice as well. Yep. I mean, it will take a while until we play this card efficiently, right? Yeah, I need to find no counter. I need to go through the cycle of the ECD somehow, which is all really hard. Okay. So yeah, the Helllight's intervention into Shadow was really, really good. Really, really good. Okay, they found the counter. That's not so cool. Lantern, okay. So I either need a double Citadel now, which is a thing. Yeah, if they didn't have that one, I could play it. But it's what it is. I mean, not now because of ECD, but if they somehow go greedy and tap out for like a Dream Trawler or something, maybe I can do it. But that's about the situation. They have 7 life. So they don't have to play anything now. They have a double counter. But yeah. Decree, sure. So I need something to deal with their hand. Or at least pressure the board. And it's not lands. Start making tokens. Yeah, I mean they're still on 7, right? But they probably will get all the counters now. That's a problem. If they hardcast this a window. Well, it's not that I want to draw all the lands. 4 lands in a row at this point is definitely not where you want to be. I was hoping they go and greedy with that Shark Typhoon. But they don't have to, right? Yeah, they know they win. Triple Narset and then they hit the 5th land there while I was on 4 and not finding mine. Was definitely the reason why we lost this one. Jesus. They need to use wow, there's so many counters. Okay, give up here. They even used one I didn't see, which is yikes. Oh, I think it's correct like this, but the counter army is really hard to deal with. Familiar is definitely good. Yeah, I need to ramp so fast that they have to play a Narset or Teferi and I can go turn 4 Citadel, which would be the best situation. If I go Goose into a Cultivate or something like this. It's such a strange hand, but I'm gonna keep it. If I find a land here, it's a really good hand. Because then I can Woe Strider early on. Okay, so now I really hope to find a land. Okay. Two mana open. They have a Decree. So okay. So here we have to do this. I mean, we cannot use the cat right now. Oh, that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna get myself a black here, just to play the other Woe Strider 100%. I could have sacrificed this, but I didn't feel the need right now. If they have Shatter, I have a huge problem. But I honestly think I have to destroy the fairy here. This maybe sounds stupid, but if they use Shadow in my turn, it's even worse. Like this, at least I can scry. Take this. I know they have counters, they don't play anything here. Okay. I mean, what I see there is not something that scares me too much, to be honest. If they use the Absorb here, that's fine. Okay, so they have no counters left. They have no counters left. If they draw a land, they play ECD. If not, they play this one. So this would lead me to play a priest here. Okay. Which I think I do. I don't believe... I just don't believe they're gonna draw... Nah, I think I have to do it like this. So I have access to Bolas Citadel this turn, and I also get this land. End turn. They can use this to draw a card, sure. Okay, so now I'm at the position where I can play Bolas Citadel next turn, right? This is completely fine. That's, I mean, they basically need to top deck one certain card, right? So I can play this, and then I get 6 there, but I lose my Woe Strider in the end, which is a problem. I think I have only one choice. If I don't do this and play Woe Strider, they can destroy everything, or they can just find a counter. Which both is shit. Oh. That's a really hard decision. Should I try to go over this? But I will lose the Woe Strider if I do it. So those two. I'll play those two. Yeah, I'll lose it anyways. If they find a white land, they're just gonna destroy everything. No, you didn't do that one veto there, right? Okay, so at least I missed that. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. We're doing our thing. We're doing our thing. We missed many lands and have a passage to Scry. Ooh, okay, Azusa here. Really nice. I think we got it now. Yeah, we got it. Well, that was really hard. I was so not sure about this decision here, but I hope you like this game. It was really, really close, and yeah. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. We have access on priest because of 2 creatures, and we have trails and cat. I mean, that's okay. That's definitely okay. Okay, drops in this land, so for me it's most likely Chant. I don't think they play the same deck. That would be really strange. Okay. So we're gonna play the priest here. Hope they don't find a way to kill the priest. But priest on curve is really nice. They started with the land though, so it can be a bit tricky, but I still think it's fine. We're gonna attack. Blue Sultai. Okay. Sultai, sure. Yeah. 3 mana. And Cultivate. So they start ramping. We are scared of Ugin, because we definitely want to make sure that we ramp faster. So now how are we gonna do this? I think we play trails. We attack and say go. We can sacrifice this, play it again, get a trigger here. But we really, really want to make sure that we find the Citadel, right? They're on 4 mana already, so they're going 5 to play Nissa, but if they play Nissa, I can deal with the land. It's okay, we don't care about the life total too much. Okay, that's fine. Sure. I know they play Casualty of War, which is also kinda scary. They go up to 6. They maybe go up to 7. Yeah, Solda can ramp so fast, it's ridiculous. We have to keep those cards in our hand. Okay. We're gonna do this. We need to find cards. I don't feel like running into Uchin is nice right now. So I can play this. If I trails, I get 2 cards, right? Which maybe is better, but they exhale everything. Wow, it's one of those moments. If they have Uchin, it really sucks, but I think I have to go for it. I take 2 cards here. Okay. There was only lands, huh? So if they have Uchin, it's gonna be really, really hard. Okay, they would definitely slam lands into Uchin here. If you have it, I mean, you have to slam it here, right? Looks like a Nissa right now, which is okay. So they don't have Uchin. I doubt they have Uchin here. Yeah, we have gooses and we have cats, which is probably gonna block the forest to make sure we secure our life total. Because I will play a Goose. I know they don't have Ujin, which is helpful. I mean, they can play their Uro next turn, which is what it is. Okay, we pay 1 first. Awkward, but yeah. Pay that one as well. Okay. I kind of think it's correct. To do it like this. I know they can play Ura, but I mean, I need to find my cards. I really need to find my cards. I gotta play Bastion and Goose, I guess. Maybe just play on. Looks like a Growth Spiral kind of card. 4 green, 5. Ah, Shark Typhoon. Could be a Shark Typhoon. So, yeah, makes sense. Okay. Ujin is still really terrible because their forest counts as a non-colored card. Okay, I wish to find the cards though. To be honest. It's not even worth to attack here. Okay, so we need one of the Bolas Citadel that is still in our deck, and we really bottomed a lot. We really bottomed a lot. So if there's no Uchi now, well, I played, huh? -2 or something. Horrible. That's 3. We bottomed all the lands and we have all the lands in our hands, so I mean the chances of actually finding that card is really good, and I don't want to use a Fabled Passage at all. Which is really funny, right? Really funny. They can attack and get an Uro here. I think my only way to win this is if I hit the Citadel, right? The one that I miss forever now. Just in case if I find the trails. But yeah, let's hope we find it. Cannot be too hard. It's definitely a hard matchup. Ujin and casualties. Okay. Well, it's not what we want, but I mean. Not what you wanted. I mean, I have to soak in as much damage as I can, right? 6 and 3, I take at least 6. The Ujin here, still a lot. Okay, that's fine. So that's 1 creature less attacking. I'm not even sure if it's actually worth to use that passage, because look at this situation. That's a horrible situation. I mean, that can't be real, right? Yeah. It's like 70% of my lines were in the top 20 cards. Okay. So yeah, they go in and we block. If we top deck, if we actually top deck that card, I think we have a chance, right? And I'm not even sure what is better now to try to draw a card here, an extra card, or not. It's really hard. It's really hard. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to draw a card here. I think I just try it. I'm not sure what the odds, what the difference is. I mean, 6 cards go back. And I know in the top 34 are 4 cards. That's hard. It's a hard decision. But I go for it. No. The shuffle. Well, that's not what we want, huh? Not what we wanted. Can we find the Citadel here? Okay, maybe. But we cannot have a land on top now. We definitely cannot have a land on top now. Okay. Oh my god, I think we can do it. I mean, it's not easy. We need to find that one enchantment though. Okay, there's a land, but that's fine. Okay. So, yeah, we need to start to cry. Wow, we really put in all the lands to make this possible. Okay, sure. This one we have to bottom. We really cannot afford to take 6 damage here. Again, this one we have to bottom. Get some life points here. We know we have one more enchantment here to win this. And this is it. This is the card we needed. So now it's all about calculation, right? 1, 2, yeah, this is game. This is game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It doesn't even matter. So opponent takes 10 damage and all the procs from the Bastion. So we actually managed to pull this off in this one turn, which was really, really crazy. Poof. Okay. Sultai. Still is a tricky one. Think I'm gonna play it like this, but then I also have to make sure I... Well, you go out. You go out. I mean, against Sultai, maybe I just go out. I think against Sultai, just play the go. I don't need the oozes here. I just go in. I just need to ramp, which I think is correct. I hope they don't play something like like Unmordigo and call Bolas Citadel. That would be definitely not fun. That would be definitely not fun. No, they will not do that. I believe they will not do that. Okay. Well, that was really close. We barely made it. I mean, we could have survived one more turn, right? But from there, it's gonna be really hard. Especially if Ujin comes in with a minus, and the Nissa, and the Uro. It's this one turn you need to win deck. It's kind of fun. Okay. Okay. Opponent is not sure what to sideboard in. Like the classic Sultai list that don't have too many counters sideboard. They sometimes run Disputes and Negates. Can also run Disdainful Strokes. But I'm not too sure. There's a lot of removal nowadays also because of the mono green around. And against Reclamation you play Thought Distortion, so I can see them having 2 Thought Distortion. Which is an okay card against me. But not like wow. Just okay. Okay. They started and we managed, which is really nice. We have no real ramp, but we got some key cards here. It's nice to have. I mean, those cards are really good. This was a really nice draw. I just need to make sure to find a land in the next 2 draws. Okay. Sure. You can ramp, sir. So now we really hope to find a land. If we only draw swamps from here, this is a good hand. Okay. Sure. Get your life. Get your life, get your ramp. Well, that's okay. I mean, double Growth Spiral and Ur is definitely a hand I like. And double Passage is crazy strong. It's nice to have the Priest here, though. To deal with Ur potentially. Well, that's a bit annoying. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep the Duress just in case if they have a card they can deal with. I don't want to play the second Priest because of Extinction event. So I have to go for this line. I mean, they can clearly play. Okay, so that's an Nissa. That's an Nissa. Yeah, that's an Nissa. It's okay. It's totally fine. We're gonna play a Duress. Probably gonna play. If I played this one, I could have played a better line this turn, but sure. Okay. Okay. I mean, they have 1 card left. I'm a bit sad. Okay, I have to take that damage. And then I have to go for the line of plant. Just gonna bleed Duress into Woe Strider. Okay. And yep. Should I have played? Nah. it's the same situation again where my Citadel has to carry me now. I take 6 damage where I go on 11. I'm not sure if that's too low. Okay. That was a really fast ramp into Nissa. Yeah, it's yeah. Let's hope. Let's hope it works. Let's hope it works. Because I take damage here, and I cannot prevent it. I go on 11, and then I need to hope. Then I need to hope. Please don't attack with your lance. Okay, 11. Oh, that's ridiculous. I mean, just play your hand, right? I mean, you could have wilt, right? So maybe you go 1, 2. Okay, so they don't have wilt, at least. And there's no 1 mana card that deals with this card. So let's hope for it. I mean, if I play this and find a land, I could win, right? It's so unlikely. No, I think I have to all in. Okay, this is a bit sad. Okay, double land, huh? We had a double land there. Maybe I'm gonna play the Blight Beetle here. It's definitely something that slows the entire stuff down, right? How good is this? I mean, they cannot play Nissa lands. It's shit against Uro. Nah, I think now actually on the play. No, I could have played that on the draw. I think that I could have easily played that card on the draw against Sultai. I think it would be a good one against Sultai. Yeah. Okay. Last game. No land. Okay. I'm gonna bottom this. Since we also can Fable this away, so it's fine. I also think I will not use the... Okay, we bottom this. We play it like this. I don't want to take damage here. This is the next one we use if we don't find a land. Okay, change of plan. Okay, so this gives us some time to survive if they don't ramp too much. Never mind, huh? Never mind. 1 damage or potential. No, it's 1 damage because even if we would find that trails, doesn't work. Okay. I mean, we have some pressure here. We have some pressure. We definitely defined lands though. We have pressure. Okay, sure, they get free life. We have our Citadel, so really we just need to find lands. We also have the Woe Strider, which helps. Okay. We're gonna scry here. And we top a land. We top anything that finds land. I mean, it's a good card. It's definitely a good card, but this is not what we want in this situation. In a normal Rakdos deck, or in a deck where we have Mayhem Devil and access to more damage, sure. But here it's awkward. Okay, it's a good draw. This gives us Citadel next turn if you want to, but the way it is right now, it doesn't look too good. They could play counters as well. Can you please tap out? And don't play Casualty of War. Just ramp. Just do your thing. Just ramp. Just ramp like you always did. Okay, I'm happy about this one. Well, looks good. It's too risky if I do it right. So this is what we do. They cannot play Uji next turn, so I have one more turn. And I don't want to go into land again. Because I would have to sacrifice those two. Now I can just cast it, right? I have multiple ways to deal with it. They have 3 cards in the graveyard. One is Ura, so they cannot play Ura here. They can also not play Uji. They could play... yeah, that's the worst card, right? Okay, let's start off with using this. Then I think we should use it to find a card, right? Okay, it's not what we wanted. Potentially just gonna play Woe Strider next turn. I mean, if they have a second casualties here, that'd be really hard. But we have 5/4 now in play, which is heavy. Just don't have another casualties. Yeah, I'm happy about this. I'm really happy about this. I need to find a land now. It's important to find something like a land, and then don't hit the land. Where I can make a decision to not use the ghost here. Just if I find a land here, I have at least one go to scry down a land. Which I think is honestly correct. If not, I can just stabilize the board with everything, which is also fine, in my opinion. Because if they play Word, this goes away as well. So I think that would be okay. I would take that trade. I mean, if they play Ugin, I would definitely take that. Okay. Let's hope for the land. Scared about the second one there, though, not gonna lie. Found the land. I think we go for a run. And hope they don't have a wilt. Sadly, we already hit our first land. Okay. So we got another scry. We working. Nah, double land. Double land, dude. Oh, that's sad. That is sad. We scryed 2 lands down. It was always land. So now we need to dodge. If we dodge Ugin here, okay. But didn't expect to hit this many lands. Not gonna lie. Didn't expect to hit like so many lands, which is really, really sad. They can attack into Ugin here, which would make total sense. I think I have to take it. It's just really sad. If we had a creature here, maybe like we had a chance. Like really cool would be also Trails works. Everything that generates food. Goose would have been the best card to get there. Yeah, that's what it is, right? We cannot choose it. They could have a casualty and they could have Ugin. If they don't have one of those 2 cards, I think we're gonna win this. But yeah. I mean, if they have Ugin, they would have played it right now. It's by far the best card to play. Then if they have Casualty, they would have used it also 100%. I mean, we have so many targets to get with Casualties, right? Why did they took so long here? My god, they took way too long to use Casualty here. Oh my god, that's a slow player right there. Yeah, just play it, dude. Okay, so they want to play Nissa first, I guess. This looks like a Nissa into Casualty now. Calculating the mana for 5 minutes. Sure, play on Nissa. That's a bit sad. Tilting at the same time. Maybe with Trails, maybe we have one more chance, but whiffing there 3 times in a row is too much. You can whiff once, that's fine. You can whiff twice, that's fine. But the 3rd time is always really tricky. Play your casualties now. You hovered already. Hello? Maybe goes for crazies and hope I whiff. The chance that I whiff next turn is almost 0. Just play it, please. Didn't hover over land though yet, which is the okay. Oh, what a surprise! I did not expect this card to happen. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit sad. It's a bit sad. But it's okay. Nothing I can do about. I can still kinda try it. I know the next card is not what I want. That's for sure. Okay. I know I have one more enchantment left as well. Okay, so we have the amount of mana we need again. Yeah, we definitely have to find cards. I mean, I can block the Ura. It's at least something I can do. Okay. The chance of drawing actually a Bolas Citadel is not too slim. It's a 1 in 10, I guess. And then I have Trails. And if I find a land, maybe I should have went for the land. But then. Can also go for Woe Strider next turn. They can play Ugin -2 and then it's over anyways. Ugin -2 here is really heavy. Okay. Dude. It's not easy to play against 3 casualties, not gonna lie. I don't even know why they didn't play Ugin there. The main problem is I cannot even draw Citadel anymore. I think this we lost. Yeah, sometimes you whiff, right? Sometimes you whiff really bad. And sometimes you're not lucky. And sometimes they have all the casualties in the top 30 cards as well. So there are multiple things that can happen and that are out of control. And yeah, this was one of those games. So now at this position I have no chance to get back, right? I cannot play Bolas Citadel. So that's it. What could I play? Nah, there's no card. There's no card. I just want to know if I draw the Bolas Citadel or not, and then we wrap up this game. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. Maybe I can try this. I will try this now, to be honest. I'm just gonna try this. That's almost impossible, but I take 6 damage, right? Next turn, maybe 9. I just need to find that land. And then I need the most luckiest Bolas Citadel ever. But as far as I know myself, I will hit land there. Grazer, that's cute. It is funny. It is funny. Okay. Oh, that's hilarious. It's a fun game for sure. It's a bit unlucky, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a fun game. So we take 3 damage, and then hopefully they use the Ujin differently. Doesn't even matter, to be honest. Okay. It has to be a land. Okay. So then we can use the Omen like this, I guess. Yeah. And then we get an extra. We get 1 scry. I don't think we are able to do it. I really hope they use the. Okay, I really want to see how they use the Ujin now. The Ujin is now the important one to do, right? Okay, so they don't want to give us the scry, but we still have 9 life. This is the situation here. Okay, sure. Okay, so if we play Bolas Citadel and we don't run into a land, just into something, into a Woe Strider, and then, oh, this is gonna be really funny. I can just imagine us whiffing like on the first card again. Play your stuff. Okay, if they find the casualties here though, I'm just gonna lose. That would be no fun. One more try. Actually, one more try. Don't whiff, please. Shit. This is unbelievable. I mean, it's just it's so brutal. Well, I hope you still enjoyed those games, and yeah, if you want to see more of this type of decks in Mythic, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment below. I'm usually on Twitch, but yeah, I started my YouTube content, and yeah, I try to play decks that can't be played in Mythic. I also will play the super meta decks, but yeah, I hope you're gonna like this content, and see you next time.